Welcome back. The Z50JS monkey is finally complete, and I couldn't be happier with the outcome, particularly given the rough shape that I bought the bike in to it now being in the condition that you see here. I was able to keep the bike actually pretty true to the original way that it was supposed to look. I started the project thinking that I would do a yellow tank and make it a little bit custom, but in the end, with Barton 911 sending me this brand new old stock tank, which was the correct RP150C color for this particular bike, that led me on a path to find the original front forks, the side cover, and go with a much more OEM look on this build than I had originally intended to. There were still some liberties that I took, but again, I tried to keep them all higher quality Japanese elements like the Takagawa shift lever, Takagawa turn signals, Kitaku headlight and headlight bucket, Kitaku seat, Takagawa wiring harness. The speedometer is from Takagawa as well. But it looks like the original bike, save for the seat, which had a different shape originally, but I much prefer this particular seat, which is pretty similar to the one that I have in my 2019 Honda Monkey. And there's a couple of other small liberties that I took. The side mirrors here are actually from my 2019 Honda Monkey. I have a different mirror setup on that bike, but I think they look pretty good on this one. And again, they are OEM Honda, just not designed for this bike, but I think fits this overall look very well. The overall quality of this bike, though, as far as how it looks and how it rides, is amazing. I've got 50 kilometers on the odometer right now, and it's become my go-to bike for running around the neighborhood. The engine starts on first kick, everything runs smooth, and absolutely everything works. All of the lights, turn signals, and gauges work as they should. So just really happy, again, with the overall outcome of this build. One question that I often get on these builds is how much did it all cost? In this case, the retail cost for all of the parts was about $3,500, and that includes the original bike that I bought in the poor shape that it was in. As I mentioned, I did get a little bit of help on a few of these parts, so I paid a little bit less than that, but $3,500 is what it would cost if you were to try to reproduce this. And while $3,500 sounds pretty steep, for this particular bike, the Z50JS, that wasn't available in the United States, the uniqueness of it, I think, makes it worth it. I have seen a few people that have this particular bike in the United States, but it is relatively rare here. So like all of my builds, my favorite part of this video series is putting together the montage of looking at the bike from when it started to the bike that you see here. So let's take a look at the transformation of this bike over the last couple of months. So one more big thank you to Barton 911 for the tank. T-Bolt USA for all the support, Josh from JE Vintage for helping me clean up the engine. I currently have 2 other builds that I'm working on and have quite a few other projects now on this channel, so please take a look at those. Stay tuned for more videos and keep on building.